Yes, women and children, everybody on arrival will be detained.
He was eating Kemi Badenoch's homework. She's facing a pretty critical autumn. It'll be her first conference speech as leader. And what do you think the challenge is for the Tory leader in the coming weeks?
The challenge is there in the numbers, isn't it? It's simply she's going into this conference on around 17%, according to recent polls. You look at Kemi Badenoch and say, okay, well, where are you in this? Just tell me what you stand for. What's your position here? And she's really jammed between saying on things like the ECHR and issues where they're hot button topics, to the right of politics, free speech, and the way that that has manifested in quite angry arguments. And is there two-tier justice in these matters? Is there not? She's generally taking the right-wing position on that. But then, of course, along comes Nigel Farage with an even bigger trumpet, and he blows his trumpet a lot more loudly than Kemi Badenoch. So she always seems to end up stuck between the rock and the hard place.
You talk about ideology. I think Tory MPs I've been talking to worry about something a bit more even basic than that, which is she's not getting a hearing to outline where she is. They think that the summer has essentially been a failure. I think she'd deny that. She would point to the way she's tried to seize on the Epping court ruling. Nigel Farage this week did his big intervention on deportation, promising all those deportation flights, sending everybody back who's come over on a small boat. The meat of that announcement was all about how he would pull not only out of the European Convention of Human Rights, which we sort of thought was the reform position, but also all these other conventions, the refugee conventions and Council of Europe rules and all of that kind of thing. Right. Before the summer, Kemi Badenoch gave a speech in July saying she would probably do all of those things, but needed a proper plan before she could commit to it. And so what's really happened, the real story of Nigel Farage's big intervention this week, was he was eating Kemi Badenoch's homework. He was basically planting his flag in the ground weeks before she's about to do the same.